But first, I want to ask Jeff about what we're seeing in the office space occupancy component of all of this. Is it getting better, Jeff?
Good morning, Andrew. It absolutely is getting better. I know as you walk through the city and go up and down the streets and try to get places, traffic is as bad as it's ever been here in New York, which in a strange way is a great sign. Our office occupancy, you mentioned about 30, we've actually been closer to 45%. I think companies are getting back to work, and I think that's a positive move. What we're hearing from our tenants is January is going to be the big day. Everybody is encouraging their employees back. I think companies have finally realized that innovation, productivity, brainstorming, and all that really has to happen in person in the office. And I think we'll see right after the New Year's a big push back to the office.
Jeff, how are people thinking, though, about this variant? We had Dr. Patel on earlier. She was saying in certain circumstances, she thinks that some businesses should revert to having masks in the office for large sort of congregate settings. And then there's the separate conversation about whether to require boosters or not. What are you doing and what are you hearing from your clients?
So here at Related, we've had mandatory vax mandates for several months now, and we are not masked in the office. And I think if you look at cities across the country that have taken the approach of going with vax mandates as opposed to going back to masks, I think that has been a much more successful recipe. California, as you probably know, is still mandatory masks everywhere. And if you look at the percentage of people back in the office, back in restaurants, back in gyms, it is nowhere close to New York. And so I think the right way to do this is get everybody vaccinated and get back to the office. And that's what we're seeing here.